Hey, good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here. Welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. Today, we're going to delve into the transformative power of lifelong learning and how lifelong learning fuels a meaningful life. And we're going to explore four key elements: energy, balance, focus, and confidence, all of which are essential to sustain and enhance a life of what we call sustainable wealth. So think about this. From the moment that we enter the world, we are innate learners. Initially, we learn associations. Crying leads to comfort. Sounds correlate with actions. But as we grow, we often settle into familiar patterns. Unfortunately, we start to sideline our inherent quest for new knowledge and experiences. But what happens when we stop learning? If we don't have that hunger and that thirst to continue to learn and we plateau out. Today, we're going to discuss how continuous learning is not just a way of thinking, but it's a vibrant way of living that can lead to an abundance of life, wealth, hope, freedom, happiness, spirituality, meaningfulness. So the first element is energy. If you don't have energy, you don't go anyplace. What is always the driver for energy? What is always the outcome of clarity? It's always energy. So the first element to a meaningful life is energy, which is a direct outcome of clarity. When you're clear about, say, like your perfect day, you know that it's driving you closer to that vision, that purpose that you have in life. And by having that clarity, you harness an incredible amount of energy. And that clarity is transformative. It drives you. It's not just for you. It's transformative for those that are around you as well. Your team, your family, the communities that you serve. So your question around clarity is, what does my perfect day entail? And how clear am I about my life's vision? The more clear you are, the more energy you'll have. Number two, then, is balance. That's the second element. What do we mean by balance? Balance is really about what I call harmonic motion. It's not about perfect equilibrium. It's easier to balance on a bike that's in motion than one that's stationary, right? So like an orchestra, harmony is key. Life requires a balance. And when you have balance, it promotes motion and it promotes growth. In other words, you accelerate. The outcome of balance is velocity, propelling you forward. So reflect on this. Are there areas in my life where I feel off balance, where I have wobble? What steps can I take today to achieve even greater balance, a more harmonic balance in my life? So number three is focus. That's the efficiency of concentration. Focus is the third element. The outcome of focus is efficiency, less waste, more impact. If I'm in my unique ability and focusing on my unique ability, I'm getting more done faster, easier, better. Think of it as a ray of light. As you concentrate that ray of light, it becomes so powerful, it can start a fire. As you concentrate your intentionality, your focus, and you're focused on the right things, it can become so powerful, it ignites action. The right action in the right place, in the right way, at the right time. So the question for this is, what deserves my focus? Ask yourself, am I allowing distractions to dilute my energy? So how can I enhance my focus to better align with my vision, my purpose, my milestones? All right, you put those three together: clarity, energy, balance, velocity, focus, efficiency. And what are you going to get? Confidence. Confidence is the magnet of attraction. It's the natural result of clarity, balance, and focus. And what happens? What does it attract? Greater opportunities and greater relationships into your life. So the question is, what choices can I make today that my future self will say, thank you? How confident do I feel in my daily interactions? What achievements have contributed to my confidence? How can I build on this to attract even more positivity into my life? So this week, our challenge I challenge you, I challenge me to energize our lives with even more clarity. Take time. Here's the challenge. When you sit down and design a perfect day, assess your balance, sharpen your focus, and observe how those elements can enhance your confidence. At the end of the day, then, take a moment to celebrate an outward display of gratitude, to celebrate your achievements. It's bringing gratitude into the equation. It's an outward display of gratitude for your progress. Let's make this week meaningful. And remember, the journey to a meaningful life is a continuous learning process and is filled with energy, balance, focus, and confidence. Let's make this week a meaningful stepping stone towards a more fulfilled life. Have a great week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye-bye.